So basically, we were looking at diversifying from media into another niche area. So we identified three niche areas. One was to offer studies to do with management studies, but to do with graduate level, wherein specialization becomes a part of the course rather than going to an MBA and do it further. So we identified University of London, which gives you specialization in two subjects if you are looking at it like a banking and finance, or finance and accounting, or economics and law, management and law, political science and international relationships. So these are things which we felt that we needed here. The primary reason we looked at it was, one, you had quite a lot of multinationals who were willing to look at people who could readily be deployed. But the graduates in our country were looking more to do an MBA and then getting employed, basically because they felt that the base in a graduate study did not allow them to be exposed to an industry type of environment. Second is, if you look at the accounting firms like the top 3, top 5, or top 10, including the Indian firms, you look at multinational banks, the private banks in India, law firms like Penningtons and the equivalents of Kaitan and Co, who have presence across the country as well as other parts of the world where they have collaborative relationships. They require people who have a law background but need not be lawyers, who can do the executive work of what has to be done. So these are some of the opportunities we felt will grow in the coming years as a space. And second, we felt is a grounding in such in a subject will be twofold for us. One is, if you look at school education today, you don't have your professor. A professor is not willing to move from a university to teach a school student because he's crossed the path. Whereas a student who's got a dual specialization, he can a year or two he can spend in a school before he goes to do his post graduation, or goes to the industry. So these are 2 3 things which we felt will help. I think as you speak to Dr. Keith, you will find more reasons on why we are focusing on deploying them in schools, because there is something which LSE is coming up with to aid school education in India. And one of that is another primary reason we started talking and tying up with them. That is one thing. The other opportunity we see is that you have an engineering pool which is devoid of skill sets for deployment. Now, the main deployment skill set is either you need to have exposure to the industry, or you need to have management skills to execute projects. You don't have both. So the other area we identified was project management. Now, in project management, it is not enough an engineer alone does it. You needed non-engineers also who can perform the task, because your risk management is not only to do with the project but to do with finance, to do with execution timelines, time frames. So we felt that before we bring in the project management skill set courses into fray, we thought we will introduce the University of London courses, start that off, and in a month or two announce the project management courses. The project management course we plan to announce is, like, I have not spoken to anybody else. It will be vertical based. Suppose you are a software company, then I will give you a skill set guy who can handle that both from a software point of view as well as from a management point of view. If you are construction, I will give you that. If you are an electronics manufacturer, I'll give you that. If you're a publishing house, I'll give you a guy who will be exposed to that softwares which are used for managing a project, both on the risk element as well as on the execution element. So these are areas which we felt after 10 years back we got into media. Today we thought new media is up and running, like content is going to be the biggest, going to be the World War III type. So we thought these two areas will be the next focus areas for us.